Hi everyone, I've just gotten back from Shoreditch where I was doing some vegan activism in the form of putting some posters up with Ali and Tally. It was so much fun, it was amazing, it was so invigorating. You know, we had some food afterwards at King Cook. Shout out to King Cook, I love that place. Yeah, so moving on, this is just something I've wanted to talk about recently. It's the coil. 2 weeks ago now, so not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, I had my coil taken out after I'd say just up to 5 years of having the coil, and so I had the Mirena coil, which is the one with the hormones, because at the time when I definitely only wanted to have the one without the hormones, I was told I couldn't have it because my flow was too heavy and there was a chance that it would just, not really settle and just be washed away, so to speak. So I had the Mirena put in. I had really good results with it. My periods weren't so heavy, I wasn't bleeding profusely, I wasn't in immense pain, the cramping almost went away. It was great. It didn't regulate my period or anything like that, but it took away all that horrific pain, and I used to really, really suffer with it. So I was very grateful for that. So recently I've been feeling very uncomfortable and very ill at ease with having this, this contraption in my body that's constantly emitting hormones, and I know it's localized and it's only in my nether regions. It's not one of those whole body coils, but I've been feeling very uncomfortable with it. So I had an appointment with the gynecologist, and he offered to take it out, and I was over the moon because I was there for completely different reasons, and I was over the moon. I had it out. The pain was minimal comparison to putting it in, and I went back to work, so it was fine. I am very happy. I am so excited. I'm so glad it's out. But what I've noticed is for the last week and a bit, I've been having some rather strange side effects, and as of today they've kind of cleared. The biggest one has cleared, so that's why I thought I should make a video about it before I forget. The main side effect, I would say, of having had the coil out, the most noticeable one to me, because obviously there are going to be internal changes and my hormone levels are going to have to readapt, or my body's just going to have to get used to not having that there anymore. The main change for me was just a complete loss of appetite. My appetite completely just disappeared. So for the last week and a bit, I've kind of just been eating raw because I couldn't get myself to really eat cooked. I was just a little bit like, I don't even really want to eat anything. The only thing that was even remotely palatable to me was just fruit, veg. So I've just been piling that on, so that's never ever an issue, so that was good. The only thing that I was slightly careful about, I would say, is trying not to eat less calories than I needed. So I just was keeping an eye on the fact that at the very base I would get my necessary calories for the day, which kind of sometimes meant eating that mango even if I was just a bit like bleh. So that was done. But now, as of today, my appetite came back. I've been to Cook Daily. I completely enjoyed it. I came home and there was vegan cake for me, so that was a lovely, lovely present, and it was from Vegan Garden. Their cakes are the bomb, so if you have a chance, check them out. They're very good. So that was a major side effect. The other side effect was anxiety. I've been feeling very, very anxious over the last 2 weeks. I had no idea why, because there was nothing to really be anxious about. There was just a general feeling of dis-ease, but I think it's just to do with my hormones settling. And so it's just kind of a tip. If you've just had your coil taken out, especially if it's the hormone coil, you're probably gonna go through a few emotional ups and downs, and so it's fine. The good thing that I've got from it is, luckily, it means that I've been meditating a lot more and just kind of being more mindful about everything. So that's been it. So it wasn't really a rant because it's really a rant because I guess I'm too happy after eating all that cake and that delicious King Cook. But food. But yeah, so just some tips. The other thing I should address very quickly is the reason I probably will be getting a copper coil put in. I'm not. I'm gonna give it a while before I put one in, but obviously I use contraceptives everywhere anyway, so that's fine. That's absolutely not an issue whether I have a coil in or not. I want to remain childless. I am a coil-less, childless vegan, and for the moment I love it. Yeah, I aim to not have children, and that's something that I doubt I'll change my mind on. But you know, it's not a big deal for me. It makes so much sense on a an ethical level, an environmental level. There's just so many reasons to have children and the reasons not to have children. It's not so much that you were created to create another. That's not really a secular thinking pattern, and I don't really agree with that. Anyway, over and out.